Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to break down a head-to-head comparison of Donald Trump and Joe Biden's presidential terms. From the economy to foreign policy, we'll take a close look at how each leader has shaped the United States.
This place, the whole world is blowing up under him. But he has killed so many people at our border by allowing all of these people to come in.
Biden, you have the mic.
Every single thing he said is a lie. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser. The economy collapsed. There were no jobs. Unemployment rate rose to 15%. It was terrible. And so what we had to do was try to put things back together again.
We had the greatest economy in the history of our country.
First up, the economy. This is a critical area in today's world where both Trump and Biden have left their marks. During Trump's term, the U.S. saw strong economic growth, particularly in 2018 with a GDP growth of 2.9%. Unemployment hit a 50-year low of 3.5% by the end of 2019, thanks to his administration's tax cuts and deregulation efforts. Trump's 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act lowered the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%, aiming to stimulate business investment and economic growth. But the COVID-19 pandemic changed everything. Biden took office during this crisis and prioritized economic recovery. His American Rescue Plan, a $1.9 trillion stimulus package, provided direct relief to Americans and supported small businesses. Under Biden, the economy added millions of jobs, with unemployment dropping to 3.9% by the end of 2022. However, Biden's term has also been marked by rising inflation, which reached a 40-year high in 2022. Next, healthcare, always a hot-button issue. Trump's approach focused on dismantling the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. Though he was unable to fully repeal it, he did eliminate the individual mandate penalty. Despite promising a better, more affordable healthcare plan, a comprehensive alternative was never introduced. Biden, on the other hand, sought to expand the ACA, increasing subsidies and making healthcare more affordable for millions of Americans. His administration also focused on lowering prescription drug prices and managing the COVID-19 pandemic, including vaccine distribution and public health funding. As of early 2024, approximately 700,000 to 800,000 Americans died from COVID-19 during Biden's presidency. Public opinion on his handling of the pandemic is mixed, with views largely divided along partisan lines. Let's talk about the foreign policy. Trump's America First approach redefined the United States' role on the global stage. Trump took a hard line on China, imposing tariffs to address trade imbalances and protect American industries. He also renegotiated NAFTA into the USMCA and facilitated the Abraham Accords, normalizing relations between Israel and several Arab nations. However, his approach often strained relations with traditional allies, especially in NATO. Biden reversed many of Trump's policies, rejoining international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord and the World Health Organization. He emphasized rebuilding alliances and working with global partners, especially in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Biden's administration led international sanctions against Russia and provided significant military and humanitarian aid to Ukraine. On the other hand, Biden failed to stop the year-long ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas, which resulted in more than 41,000 civilian deaths on the Gaza Strip alone.
Where to run, where's safe? Gunshots ring out. Children scream in terror. There's chaos, panic. Over the weekend, calling on
Now, let's move on to the climate change topic, an issue where the two presidents differ greatly. Trump withdrew the U.S. from the Paris Climate Agreement, arguing it burdened American businesses. His administration rolled back numerous environmental regulations, prioritizing energy independence and boosting oil and natural gas production. By 2019, the U.S. had become a net exporter of oil, a plus point on the economic front as well. Biden, on the other hand, rejoined the Paris Agreement on his first day in office. His administration has focused on transitioning to clean energy and cutting greenhouse gas emissions. The Inflation Reduction Act included major investments in green energy, aiming to create jobs while addressing climate change. Finally, let's compare their stances on immigration. Trump's immigration policy was marked by the construction of the border wall, travel bans on several predominantly Muslim countries, and the controversial zero-tolerance policy that led to family separations at the border. He also attempted to end the DACA program, but was blocked by the courts. Biden promised a more humane immigration system. He ended family separations and reversed many of Trump's policies, but faced challenges with a surge in migrants at the southern border. His administration has sought to protect and expand DACA and raise the refugee admissions cap, though bureaucratic challenges have led to setbacks in reaching these higher targets. And there you have it, a detailed comparison of Donald Trump and Joe Biden's presidential terms. Each president has taken a very different approach to leading the country, with policies that have significantly impacted both America and the world. What do you think? Which leader's policies do you think were more effective? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth political analysis.